Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yasoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Hey Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yasoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Everyone Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hey Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hey Jai Sachinandana Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jai Sachinandana Nityananda Pranadana Nityananda Pranadana Gaura Hari Nityananda Pranadana Hey Navadvipa Chandra Gaura Hari Navadvipa Chandra Sachimata Nandana Gaura Hari Sachimata Nandana Part patita pavana, Kali Yuga avatara ghora, patita pavana, Kali Yuga avatara. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh oh oh, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Jai Jai Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo, Nitai Gora Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Kaliyug Dharma Hari Naam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Just like that. It's called, can you imagine? And we were controlling ourselves because it's night already and we have to be decent, otherwise you'll get crazy, go in the street, start to dance with the candles, and people will think, what's going on? This Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, really crazy. Yes, Shastra says we have to become crazy. Whether you have to be crazy for God or you have to be crazy for illusion. You have to be crazy for somebody. Okay, so let's start our class today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayumudhirayat Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Yam swanubhavamakhilam shutisaramekam adhyatmadipamatitirshatam tamundham samsarinam karunayaha purana guhyam tam vyasa sunupayami gurum muninam mukham karoti vachalam palgum langayate girim tatkripatamahamvande Shri Gurundinatarine Janulambita bhujau kanakavadatau sankirtanaikapitaro kamalayatakshaw Vishwambaro Dvijavaro Yugadharma Palau Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karuna Vatarau Nityananda Vadutendur Vasudha Pranavallabha Jahnavi Jivitapatir Krishna Prema Pradah Prabhu Padmavati Shriman Sutaha Sachinandana Purvajaha Bhavan Matta Jagatrata Rakta Gaura Kalevaram Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Haribo, 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 Haribo. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. It's such a pleasure and privilege to be with all of you, really, because you can imagine where is Himalayas and Nepal, where is London. But with modern technology and with modern facilities and with modern communication system, as they say in Hindi, pura dunya mutti mein. So we can be anywhere. This is mystic power, actually. Before, for people to cover such a distance, thousands of miles, ocean, cross the islands and North Pole, whatever, and to come to London from the top of Himalayas, from Badrika Ashram, can you imagine how much time it will take to Srila Vyasadeva to walk here to give you Bhagavatam class? No? Because Narayanam, he was writing this, in Badrika Ashram, Narayana Rishi, this Manugaon. I was just visiting there, his cave, where Srila Vyasadeva, he wrote this Bhagavatam. In the maturity, he was a very mature person already, and under the guidance of his guru, Narada Muni, he told him, you have to glorify Krishna. He wrote so many scriptures, Mahabharata, Itihas, Ramayana, whatever you can call, everything, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Rigveda, Atharva Veda, all this Aranyakas, Upanishad, Mahabharata, Vedanta Sutra. Still he was not happy, right? कोई मन से दुखी, कोई तन से दुखी, कोई धन विना उदास, थोड़ा थोड़ा सब दुखी, सुखी कृष्ण दास one day. So, but he was not happy, and Guru told him, why are you not happy, Prabhu? What happened? Smiling faces, crying hearts. Because spiritual process is about happiness, right? Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramadam Uttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartumavayam. My dear Arjuna, I am giving you such a process which is very joyful. Susukham. And how come? There is so many tears in this material world. Everybody crying. Right? That's why there's only way how to be happy in this material world. The only way to please Supreme Personality of God. Some Siddhi Haritoshanam. And Shastra says, and Vyasadeva Maharaj, he explained, he gave us this way how to be happy. Because the desire of every one of us, whether Hindu, Muslim, Christian, black, white, green, Chinese, Russian, Ukrainians, doesn't matter. It's not Mr. Zelensky or Putin or Mr. Trump or Xi Jinping can make this world happy. I'm sorry to say it's not possible. Because we had seen in history so many people, Napoleon, Hitler, Roman Empire, Egyptian Empire, where are they? So that's why they say, I so jayega rajarang fakir jo singhasan chanchale band jan janjir. I so jayega. जीवन तो सुख दुख मेला सबको जाना पड़ेगा अकेला. just like that. Everybody have to leave this world, and everybody want to be happy. Atyantika sukha pravritti, atyantika dukkha nivritti. Nobody wants to be unhappy. Everybody want to be happy by default, by nature. So, but how to be happy? People struggling, people trying to understand how to be happy. Very few happy people we can find. I am traveling all over the world. We have the rule, whose mobile telephone goes on, he has to buy one Bhagavad Gita. Special discount before New Year. Otherwise 10. Usually I say 10 Bhagavad Gitas. So you put it on, don't put on silent, you put loud and tell your friends to call you. So we can distribute 100 Bhagavad Gitas today. Like that. So that's why naturally all of us, we would like to be happy. But very few people are happy, really. You can see my mother Ukrainian, I always say, my father is Russian. And I am na ghar ka na ghatka, I am Indian. So, but nobody happy. Why people fighting? For what they are fighting? I mean, anyone can tell me why people fighting? For what? Whether it's Sector Gaza or Israel, Pakistan, Palestine or India, Israel, Pakistan, India, you name it. Always, by the way, man is fool. When it's hot, he wants cool. When it's cool, he wants hot. He always wants what is not. So that's why Srila Vyasadeva, he wrote the scripture, Amalam Puranam, which glorifying Krishna, which glorifying Supreme Personality of Godhead. I think it's okay, everybody can hear. This technology is sometimes extra, is unnecessary. Everybody can hear? Like that. It's very, very close circle of family. It's very nice. I like this kind of program. I just recently did program in Delhi for 15,000 youth. It's just like stadium, national stadium, 15,000 people. You can give a lecture. Hello. How are? Everybody can hear. And you never know who is sleeping, who is hearing. But at least here you can see everyone. Nobody can escape. And spiritual process means not to see, not through the eyes, through the ears. Satam prasangam amavirya samvido bhavanti harit karnarasayana katham tadjutanat apavarga vartmani shraddha ratir bhakti anukramishyati. Shraddha, bhakti and taste, rati, comes through the ears. Susrushuh shraddhanasya vasudeva katha ruchihi yat mahat sevaya vipram punya tirthani sevaya. Srila Vyasadeva Maharaj writes in Bhagavatam, Susrushuh, very, very carefully listening, not seeing. Not Susrushuh, no, Drishta and Drashta. These two things, to see and to be seen. Very important. And we coming every morning, whatever, to temple, or sometimes once in a blue moon, whatever schedule allows you. But when you're coming, you're not coming to see Krishna. What can we see through these fleshy eyes? We're coming to be seen by sadhu, to be seen by Krishna. We have to do something to be noticed, right? Sometimes proximity is not criteria. Once Srila Prabhupada was giving lecture and somebody, Grihastha people told him, Swamiji, you're so lucky. And the sannyasis, those who are traveling with you, so lucky. They're always close to you, they can get association, they're so dear to you. And Srila Prabhupada said, see, one fly sit down on his body. This fly even more close to me. It doesn't mean that this fly is more dear to me. It's not a question of geopolitics or geography or proximity. No, we have to do something, such thing, that Krishna can notice us. That's human life. Not try to see Krishna. Prabhupada said, don't try to see Krishna, try to do something so Krishna can see you. And what is that? Sometimes pujari, he doing puja in temple and putting garland to the deity. And small insect, mosquito, whatever, some ant, was sitting in the flower. And this coming out from the flower and crawling on the body of Krishna. So sometimes ant can become more close to Krishna than Pujari. So similarly, Srila Prabhupada, our acharyas, they offered us to Krishna kindly. And therefore sometimes we may feel, oh, we even more close to Krishna than Guru. And the moment we start to think like that, we are fool number one. If we are not grateful, we are great fool. If you're not grateful, you're great fool. And spiritual life is about how to be grateful, how to manifest our gratitude. And that's why attitude of gratitude making our altitude. How far high we are going depends on our gratitude. And sometimes humility is not weakness, it's a sign of knowledge. And Krishna says, amanitvam adambitvam ahimsa kshantir arjavam acharyo pasanam. He says that actually upa asanam, kshantiratma vinigraha, indriyartheshwara, anahankara evacha, no false ego, amanitvam, humility. But nowadays in the world, this modern education making people so much puffed up. I know that. I'm computer engineer. You know, pura dunya mutti mein. Artificial intelligence, you know. You know everything. ChatGPT will tell me everything. Mama Google, hey Google, and information, no transformation. But actually, my dear devotees, actually, real spiritual life means by practicing bhakti, we're changing our heart. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavat akinchana sarvair gunair tatra samasate suraha harav abhaktasya kuto mahadgunan manorathena sati dhavato bahihi. Shastra says, Bhagavatam says, Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavat akinchana sarvair gunair. Those who practicing akinchan bhakti. Kinchan means kinchit, something. Akinchan bhakti, nothing. I don't want anything. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim kapitam va jagatashakam maye. Mama, janmani, sorry, life after lifetime. I want to serve you, my Lord. No. I want to go Vaikuntha, I want moksha. Devotees, they don't want even moksha. Very important. Real bhakti, I don't want anything, even moksha. I don't want Krishna. I want you only. And if you want me to go to hell, I am going to hell for you, no problem. Narayanah parach sarvena kutaschana bibyate swarga pavarga narakesh apitulyartha darshina. 6th Canto Bhagavatam explains what is real bhakti. It's not agarvati mambatti 4237 and to become Hindu, no bindu, no full stop, do whatever you want. Coming, do whatever you want, and a little bit some religious spices, a little bit at the end of the week. You know, sometimes you have big salad, and then you can just some dressing, a little bit, some lemon, some dressing, a little bit on the top. So similarly, do all kind of sinful activities, and at the end of the week, come to Bhaktivedanta manner, a little bit, Prabhu, a little bit some masala and £1 donation, finished. My bhakti ho gaya. Doesn't work like that. Krishna doesn't want to see what we are giving. Krishna he wants to see what are we keeping for ourselves. How much time we can give to Krishna. So he says, Akinchana, yasyasti bhaktir bhagavat akinchana. I don't want any. Akinchan means, Akinchana gochara, Kunti Maharani says. They have nothing. They may be the richest people in the world, like Yudhishthira Maharaj. But he still thinks, I'm fool number one in front of Krishna. I'm fool. Actually, I just open and pick up this shloka only in Bhagavatam today to read. Because people requested, oh, how to practice for grihasthas. Because you are very lucky people, you know, you're sadhus. Ayaram, Gayaram, no responsibility. Wait. It's very big responsibility. To come from the top of Himalayas to London, not just to get £10 donation. Nonsense. This is something to do with compassion. Samsarinam karunayaha purana guhyam yam swanubhavam akilam shruti saramekam adhyatma deepam atititirsatam tamondham samsarinam karunayaha purana guhyam. Actually, to share realization, yam swa anubhava. We're sharing realizations, right? We're speaking about our own lives. Like Srila Vyasadeva, he was so frustrated. Sitting in Himalayas in Manogaon, Badrika Ashram, frustrated completely. But Narada Muni came, Narayan, Radhika Ramana. Prabhu, what happened to you? You already 10 times initiated, you already know Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, you already speaking, snoring in Sanskrit. What's problem? Why are you not happy still? Because you didn't glorify Krishna. You're doing all karma kanda, jnana kanda, dhan sampatti, ghar mein aave, jai jagadish hari. This is business. Dhan sampatti, ghar mein, putram dihi, rupam dihi, gyanam dihi, striyam dihi, green card dihi, London visa extension dihi, whatever, business dihi, dihi, dihi. Krishna is not business card, ATM card, you know. People depend on ATM card, old time Maya. ATM, old time Maya. So Krishna can give anything. He's a boss. Everything belongs to him. But he doesn't want you to always beg from him. Give me daily bread, give daily bread. Prabhupada said, this is not love of God, this is love of bread. So what really devotees they do, why they worshipping Gopal? I saw such a beautiful Giri Gopal here in altar. Why Vaishnavas worshipping Krishna, a small baby? And in other organizations, they're worshipping God as a father. Father! Because business of the father to give, and the business of small baby to take. That's why devotees are giving to God, not taking to God. God, give and forgive, and man, get and forget. That's true. As long as you are getting, you are very nice. When you're forgetting, it was one guy, he was always giving charity. Every day, big sacks of rice he was throwing from his balcony. So many people used to come to him, and they were collecting this rice without even looking up who is giving that. So one day, after 1 year, this man became kind of frustrated. He said, what kind of people, ungrateful people. I'm giving so much, nobody even thank you. कुछ धन्यवाद भी कोई नहीं बोला यार. घर का मुर्गी दाल बराबर. What is this? People not even telling thank you. Isn't it? We taught by our parents from childhood. Jai karo, jai karo, jai karo. Thank you. Tell, thank you. Uncle, thank you. Jai karo, hat joro. Isn't it? But we forgot how to tell thank you even. So this man became frustrated. These people not giving even thank you to me. What to do? He consulted with his friend. He said, well, actually, his friend told him, one day you throw, instead of rice, you throw some stones. Ab dekho. Just make some twist in kahani, you know, just change something, variety, mother of enjoyment. Just instead of rice, you throw stones. So a good idea. So next day, all these beggars came, same as usually, sadhana. God has to give me. And God, instead of rice, he threw them the bags of stones. They immediately looked up. And they started to criticize him. You rascal, how dare you? Like this. See? And immediately they challenging God. The moment things going not according to your plan, why God did it to me? Why bad things happen to good people? What if there is God? Why this is happening? Why this war took place? Why my child got sick? Why coronavirus killed my father, grandfather, kaka, mama, chacha, nati? What is nonsense going on? See? But Krishna said, Dukkhalayama shashvatam. So do you want to be happy? Don't try to be happy. By material means, Krishna says, there is only one way. And if you want to become free from fear, suffering, illusion, there's only one way. Through the ears. Yasyam vaishruyamanaya Krishne paramapurushe bhaktirutpadyate pumsam shokamoha bhayapaha. Narada Muni explains in 7th chapter, 7th shloka of 1st canto Bhagavatam. He says, Yasyam vaishruyamanaya, not drishyamanaya, shruyamanaya, Krishne paramapurushe. Not Shivam paramapurushe, not Durgam parama Devi, not Hanumanam, not Ganesham paramapurushe. Krishne paramapurushe. Bhaktirutpadyate pumsam. That person who is listening about Krishna, he will get bhakti. And then shoka, his suffering, moha, illusion, and bhaya, and fear will be destroyed. That's the secret. That's why Krishna came in Bhagavad Gita. He speaks to Arjuna. He came to Kurukshetra, battlefield of life. It's not like we are sitting and drinking some coffee, chai, garam chai, coffee, sitting in the AC room. Okay, bolo. To pravachan Krishna, bolo, so give me some lecture. No, in the battlefield. Mahabharat. Full battle. Everybody about to start the battle. And Krishna, no, I don't have time. No time for the lecture because I don't have time. What are you talking about, Arjuna? You need it. You need to know the goal before you shooting the machine gun. When I was in army, I used to shoot machine gun, AK-47. Before you shooting bullets, that's okay. You have loaded many bullets, but you should know where to shoot. Like Dronacharya asked Arjuna, what do you see? Do you see sky? Do you see tree? He asked Bhima first. First you shoot. What do you see? I see tree, I see mango. Very nice. Useless guy, you know. What do you see, Yudhishthira Maharaj? I can see bird, I can see tree. No, useless. Arjuna, what do you see? Do you see sky? No. Do you see tree? No. Do you see the bird? No. What do you see? I see the eye, Gurudev. Only eye. Nothing else. Vyavasayatmika buddhi eke hakuru nandana. Bahusakahanantascha buddhaya vyavasayam. Only one pointed attention. Absorption. Only goal. That's why we always say A, B, C, D. Aim, behavior, character, discipline. What is the goal? Once His Grace Indra Prabhu used to tell me, Patri, if you don't see the goal with your eyes, how you can expect your legs to reach there? No wind will be favorable for you unless you know where is your ship sailing. खुद को पता ही नहीं यार. बेल मेरा बाप गाय मेरा माता कुछ नहीं आता. Where are you going? Andhaya dhandarupaniya manas. Shastra says, Nati vidusvartha gatim hi vishnum durasaya hi bahirathamanina andhaya dhandarupaniya manas tipisha tantra murdam nibandha. Nati vidusvartha gatim. What is our apna swarth ke liye na? What is my gati? What is my goal? Andhaya dhandarupaniya manas. One blind leading another blind. Both of them falling into the ditch. And then don't blame the mirror if you have ugly face. We say this, right? In Russian language, we call it «Нечего на зеркало пенять, если рожа кривая». Why are you blaming the mirror? There's nothing wrong with mirror. Yes. Then we have to translate to everyone.
I'm trying.
It's okay. You get the point. So that's why there's no one to blame. We are shooting our own leg. Like Kalidas, you know, he was sitting cutting the tree. And some sadhu came here, Baba pagal hai kya? What are you doing? You're going to fall down. I know that. I did my PhD, IIT, MBBS, super pooper professor from London, Oxford University. I know everything. All right. Folly to be wise where ignorance is bliss. Right? Agyan ananda buddhiman nahi hona chahiye. What does he use? Don't give advice unless you are hired. All right, this sadhu left. And this Kalidas, he just fall down. Ultimately, he cut the branch he was sitting on. And he fall down. Babaji, very bad. He cursed me. Babaji shrap de diya mere ko. He's a very bad Babaji. Doom you do, doom you don't. People, they're always blaming. Prabhupada said, they're saying we are crazy, we are saying they're crazy. Who is crazy? People outside, materialistic people, they're saying we are crazy. And we are saying they're crazy. Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma yat indriya prithaya aprinoti nasadhumanni yato atmano pramatam prakrishta rupina mattaha. Matta means madness. Mad civilization, misdirected civilization. What they are doing, they're squeezing the senses and trying, by pleasing their senses, they're going to be happy. Impossible. Because we are not the senses. I always say this example, one crazy doctor came to the hospital and he asked one patient, who are you? I am Jesus Christ. Who told you? God. And from another room somebody said, no, I never told him. What to do? And what doctor's supposed to do? I mean, crazy people Somebody thinking I am zero, I am hero, I am president, I am this, that. We are not ajo nityam shashvatayam purana hanyate hanyamani sharire. We are spiritual souls. And what is the function of the spiritual soul? To please Krishna. As simple. Yatha taror moola nishechanena tripyanti tatskanda abujopashakaha. Yatha taror moola nishechanena. When you're watering the root of the tree, all the leaves will be naturally nourished. And if you are putting food in the stomach, all body will get tushti pushti varaktanyatra. Pushti, satisfaction, energy. Naturally, you're not taking some beautiful prasadam I was offered today, and I'm not taking this wonderful cake and putting in my eye or in my ear. What will Prabhuji will think? Nirantara Prabhuji, some problem? It's okay? Can you imagine I'm putting nice and putting something wrong? So similarly, people trying to worshipping demigods, you know, Krishna says in 7th chapter Bhagavad Gita, 23rd sloka, he says, Alpamedhasaha, those people, they're very less intelligent people. Okay, baap ka beta sipai ka ghoda kuch nahi to thoda thoda. Something better than nothing, but it is not proper way to do it. Of course, we can feed body through the, through the drops from the needle here, and sometimes through the anus, sometimes through the whatever, some artificial way of feeding. But normal feeding, swabhaviki, you have to do it from the mouth. And when you're eating, then Krishna become happy. If you're pleasing Krishna, that's why Shastra says, some siddhi haritoshanam. In fact, after explaining all the process, Srila Vyasadeva, he concludes, Yasya sankirtananam sarva papa pranashanam pranama dukkha samanas tam pranami harim param. Harim param, not Shivam param, not Durgam param, Harim param. Yasya sankirtana sarva papa pranashanam. By chanting his holy names, everything will be destroyed, all sins. That's why in Kali Yuga, it's hopeless case, actually, it's hopeless case. Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hipadruta. Very much everybody disturbed. Manda bhagya, no fortune at all. One guy in Hong Kong told me, Diamond King, very rich man, he said, Guruji, this world is like a rat race. You can see all the time, running, busy without business. Running where? Just running, busy, I'm busy. For what? And even you will win this rat race, he said. At the end of the race, you are still the rat. Chuha. Nothing. Information, no transformation. Heart not transformed. Similarly, even you practicing Krishna consciousness, some mantra, shnik shnik, hiri hiri, brum brum, shnik shnik, some mantras, tantras, yantra, puja, 4237, agarbatti, mambatti, going to temple already, speaking in Sanskrit. But at the end, if your heart is not changed, and if we humbly did not surrender to spiritual master, tadakim, Shankaracharya said, you can become great, famous person in the world, richest king in this world. But if your head not bowing down to the lotus feet of spiritual master, what is the use? What is the use? And if you're doing all this charity, puja, big donations or services, if ultimately you didn't get Krishna, aradhana tadaharim tapasam tatam kim. Naradhana tadaharim tapasam tatam kim. If you're worshipping Lord Hari, then what's the use of tapasya? No need. Ho gaya. But if you're not getting Krishna Hari, then what is the use of your tapasya? If you're going in the wrong direction, it's never late to take a U-turn, however long you're traveling in the wrong direction. That's the purpose of coming and associating this Krishna Katha. The only purpose. That's why in 3rd Canto Bhagavatam, 5th chapter, text number 353, remember, easy, it's homework for you. It explains that philanthropical souls, saintly people, they're traveling all over the world with only one purpose, to turn back forgetful living entities, those forget about Krishna. They turn away from Krishna, out of compassion. They're traveling to bring them back, to attract their attention back. Hello? Maybe this is the wrong direction. Jab jage tab sabera. Maybe we have to wake up. Jeev jago, Gora Chandra Bole, Kotani Drojao Maya, Pishachira Kore. Till what time are you going to sleep in the lap of this witch Maya? Bhaktivinoda Thakur very nicely, he's writing this bhajan, Arakeno Maya Jale Pariyecho Jiva Mina. He says, my dear soul, fish-like soul, you stuck in the network of this Maya, in the net, in this ocean of material suffering, Mrityu Samsara Sagarat. You stuck in the net of Maya. Arakena Maya Jale, Maya Jal, you stuck. Pariyecho Jiva Mina. Mina means fish. Can you get out? Ekone Bahakati Bale. By the power of bhakti, get out from that ocean and jump in the ocean of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Ocean of bhakti. Swim with devotees. That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita, our Acharya Kiraj Goswami, he very nice shloka, he says, Krishna Kirtana Gana Martana Kala Pathunjani Brajita Sad Bhaktavali Hamsa Chakramadhupa Shreni Viharaspadam Karna Nandi Kaladhvanir Vahatume Jivamaru Prangane Shri Chaitanya Dayani Dhetavala Saldila Shudasvarduni. He says, devotees of the Lord, they're like ducks and swans. They floating and jumping in the river of the Krishna Katha. You know, this waves, beautiful river with waves of Krishna Katha. And they just playing there. You have seen sometimes ducklings, they're enjoying there. They're swimming in like swans and ducklings, and I'm standing in the desert. My tongue is like desert. Nothing. No any taste, nothing. My dear Lord, if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will not bless me, can you get me some at least droplets of that nectar? Something. By staying, Suraj ke samne tara bhi chamak rahega na. So we have to come close to the devotees, those who are enjoying the taste. Maybe by their causeless mercy, we can just get some drops of that mercy, Mahaprasad from them. That's the secret. Mahiyasam padarajobhishekam niskinchananam navrinitayavat. We have to get, he said, not by tapasya, nayatma atma balahinin labhya, na midhaya na bahunam shrutena, not by tapasya, not by knowledge, nothing can impress Krishna, nothing. Rahu ganaita tapasana yati, nachajjayani ruvapanadgrihadava, nachandasa nirva jalagni surya vina mahat padarajobhishekam. Padaraja, Raja means dust. Unless we will get dust from lotus feet of Vaishnavas, nothing can impress Krishna. Not your tapasya in cold water, like I was in Badrika Ashram, this Saraswati Diva, Narayan, Naram Chaiva, Dharatkaram, Devim Saraswati Vyasam, Saraswati River. I was many years in Allahabad. I was president there, we make a temple there. One king, Benares, gave us the land donation. Beta, mandir banaoge, Krishna. So I said, why not, Maharaj? So we did very nice temple. We used to do Kumbh Melas, Magh Melas, I used to organize camps. And we used to feed 10,000 sadhus every day. Dinabandhu Prabhu, Sarvabhauma Prabhu, and so many, wonderful program. But very few sadhus you can find those who really sadhus. All these Akhara Baba, Naga Baba, all these scary Babas. Real sadhu. Who is real sadhu? Who has compassion. Titikshavah, Karunika, Sukhridam Sarvabhutanam, Ajata Shatravasanta, Sadhava, Sadhu Bhushanaha. So very few sadhus, Eko Chandrata Mohanti, Nachatara Sahasrashaha. Many stars, but only one moon. And if you're lucky to find such a person, grab him and serve him. Get dust from his lotus feet. Dust is not just simply dhul karidna, matlab grahan karna. Dust, it's take his instructions from him and put on your head and carry this for the rest of your life. Carry on your head, being grateful that he has kindly come down and saved us. So many stories. That's humility. That's what we can see. That was that attitude, humble attitude Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us. And that will be the discussion for our retreat. We're going to have retreat. Now, see, after the break. Advertisement. I'm kidding. From 2nd to 5th, we have retreat. For this purpose only, to discuss actually how to get that actually mood, attitude, by discussing different examples from scriptures, from our own life. Swa Anubhava. Like before, I happened to be commando officer, professionally trained, 6 years, commando of Soviet Union Army. And what we did had everything. I had so much money, thousands of dollars, and my mother was bank manager. We have houses and farmhouse and Land Rover cars and whatnot. We didn't come for Krishna consciousness. Sasta kamal rastami. No, but I was thinking, no, something wrong in the script. All civilization going to wrong direction. By killing people, you can never make people happy, right? That's why Vyasadeva Maharaj explains, by making Krishna happy, we can make all world completely free from tears. Hasam harir avanatakila loka tivra. Hasam harir avanatakila loka tivra. Shokashru sagara vishoshana atyudharam. Shoka ashru. Ocean of tears will dry. Hasam harir. When Krishna, Hari, will smile. That's all. Our business of life to make him smile. And how to make him smile? Father smiles, Tisham Brahma Mahadjunir, Aham Bijak Pradak Pita, if his children smile. So to please Vaishnavas, make them smile, Krishna will be automatically happy. Because Krishna himself serving his devotees. He becomes the driver of Arjuna. Just look at this. He's a Dwarakadish. He's a proprietor of, supreme boss. Bhoktaram Jagyatapasam Sarva Lokam Maheshwaram. He's Maha Ishwar. And he was willing to become this chariot driver's chauffeur of his devotee. And if you don't know the system of Mahabharata, chariot was like this on the top, Kshatriya was sitting on the top, and driver was down. Because it has to be free space for him to shoot the arrows. And to run the chariot, Kshatriya telling, hey, left, right, straight, because he's operating, tactical operation. No, but he doesn't have time to tell him, left, please, kindly, Krishna, can you turn right? By the time he'll tell, he'll be killed. So he has a quiver of arrows. Just no time. He was shooting arrows so quickly. But meanwhile, we have to maneuver the chariot. Krishna left, Krishna right. So what he did, he used to kick Krishna by the leg. This is the system. Kshatriya kicking the driver by leg. If kicking on the back, it means straight. This side right, this side left. So by a leg, left, right, boom. For 16 days, Arjuna had to kick Krishna by leg. That's practical. Otherwise, no sentiments. Otherwise, Sitaram, to be or not to be. And Krishna willingly accepted. And he was cleaning the horses. And Krishna was accepting the arrows. Because before you want to kill the Kshatriya, you have to kill the driver first. Bhishma Pitamaha Leela explains that when he was shooting arrows to Krishna, these arrows were breaking the kavach of Krishna and blood used to come. But that blood was so dear to Krishna. Krishna was enjoying like lovers scratching each other during the love game. That's what explained there by Acharyas. Krishna enjoying that kind of battle with his devotees. Materialistic people cannot understand that. So to understand that is Preman Janachurita Bhakti Vilochanena Santak Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shyama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam Prem ka anjan chahiye. We need to have some glasses of prem. Chakshudan diloje janme janme Prabhu se divya gyan Hride prokashito. So this is divya gyan given by Guru. But in Nepali they have this one saying, Khola par garyo tale fekyo, something like that. So you're using the stick to cross the river, and once some kind of stream, you're using the stick, you cross the river, and then you don't need stick. You're throwing now. I don't need. That's Guru. You give me moksha, now I am not required. I am not requiring Guru anymore. That's Mayavada. Once Srila Prabhupada was walking in Mayapur, and he was old man, and his disciple, he jumped. It was like some stream, some water. He jumped, and Prabhupada was old man. He could not jump. So disciple give him hand. Srila Prabhupada, I will help you. Give. Prabhupada give gently his hand, and disciple pulled him on that side. And when he pulled him, Prabhupada still holding the hands of disciple. He holding the hand, And as soon as Prabhupada crossed, he pushed the disciple very vigorously. The disciple fall down on the ground. Prabhupada, what is this? Prabhupada said, this is Mayavada. Prabhupada said, we need Guru to cross, but once we cross, we don't need Guru. That is Mayavada. Mayavada is not something like Nirakar, Om, Yogi, some Mayavadi, Shankaracharya. This is Mayavada. We need counselor, we need mentor, we need Guru, we need president to feed us when we are new bhaktas. When we become super, pooper, duper, three times initiated, 5 times Bhakti Shastri, or 4 times Bhakti Vaibhava, already super, pooper. I don't need, I know that. Now I am myself bhakta. Savdhan. So that's very, very important to remain quality humility. And humility is not something that show. No. This naturally comes. I will read one text from Srimad Bhagavatam. When Krishna, Kurukshetra is over, great battle over, 614 millions of people died in 16 days. Mahabharat, Mahabharat. And the Pandavas, they came back to Hastinapura. Yudhishthira Maharaj really didn't want to face all relatives because he killed all their husbands and brothers and children and sons and oh no man, and now I'm going to face all my aunties and uncles, and especially he didn't want to face Dhritarashtra and Gandhari because Bhima personally killed their 100 sons. Can you imagine, like we have a family, okay? Let's meditate on that. You have a family and you have your nephews, running, cutie, sweetie, how are you? And then after sometimes your children killing each other, massacre. And then you have to see auntie, I finished all your children. How are you going to see them? And Arjuna had to kill him practically father figure, Bhishma Pitamaha. Sorry, Bhishma Pitamaha, I'm so sorry. And he's shooting him with the arrows. What a cruel battle was there. I mean, can you imagine? And Krishna orchestrated everything. So without proper understanding, very easy to blame Krishna, very easy to blame this Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. These people speaking spiritual knowledge on battlefield, massacre, killing everyone. Nrsimhadev comes and does open surgery on the father, and small baby putting his garland for that. This is religion, too much. So difficult to understand, isn't it? For normal person, how to understand these extremes? This guy going with some girls at night dancing, somebody's wives, stealing butter, running from battlefield, killing people. This is God? Hey, what are you talking about? God's supposed to be with some kind of hollow in the sky, giving blessings, just sitting, pious fellow with long beard, not touching anyone, just giving only blessings. Blessings machine. But to understand Krishna, Supreme Personality, is most beautiful, kind personality. Such personality, by understanding whose qualities, we fell in love with him. He's so kind. He provides everything for demons, provides everything. Oxygen, fire, moon, sun, food, everything he provides to us. But how to understand this? We need to, that's why Krishna says, those who understand this, right? He says, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo viti tattvataha tyaktva deham punar janma naiti. Mamuti Sarjuna. He says, those who understand me as I am, he'll go back to Godhead, to Vaikuntha. Otherwise, no way. You have to stay here. Because if you want to be with God, you have to understand who is He, how He looks like. You have to love Him selflessly, completely. But it's a long journey. That's why it is very scientific process, 8-step process. Ato Shraddha, Tatha Sadhusanga, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrittisyat, Tatha Nishtaha, Bhava, Prema. So this is very scientific. I don't want to discuss that things. But spiritual process is just not sentiment. It's very scientific. Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam. And Mahabharata in a very, very nice way explains. So Yudhishthira, to make it short, all this great war happened. all evil forces were removed from this planet. And he has to come back. And the Gandhari supposed to face him. So Krishna comes first. Okay, you guys wait. Let me put fifth gear, and he went ahead. He went ahead to make sure that Gandhari and Dhritarashtra will not kill them. And he convincing them, come on guys, somebody has to run this Andome Kana Rajana, because somebody has to run this planet. Don't kill them, okay, out of anger. Because I know you guys angry, you lost all your children, don't kill them. And Gandhari controlling herself. But she agreed not to remove that, patti, all this cloth. Because if she will remove, she will burn it to ashes. Shh, like that. But she said, well, I will remove only a little bit, just a little bit. When Yudhishthira Maharaj finally came, she just opened it a little bit so she could see the feet, only fingers. She saw only fingers of Yudhishthira Maharaj, and these fingers became black, like coal, like became black, completely burned to ashes, his fingers. And Yudhishthira Maharaj, ooh, this much only. And then she again tied it. Token, she gave him a little bit. What's going to happen to you if I'll fully remove? But you, Krishna, I'll curse you. Your dynasty will be destroyed. Yadavas, whatever. And Dhritarashtra, he could not control that anger. Because when somebody is in anger, his vinashakali viparita buddhi, brain doesn't understand anything. Duryodhana, he was so angry with Krishna. And Krishna didn't want this war. He didn't want this war. Pandavas, they didn't want to fight. Arjuna said, I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill anyone. But Krishna says, too broken to be repaired. Hopeless case. We tried our best. For 13 years, you fulfill your promise. You lost everything. You fulfill your rules. You ask for 5 villages. This guy didn't give anything. They don't want to compromise at all. Men convinced against his will of the same opinion still. And Krishna, he came to Duryodhana and said, no need to fight, please. What will be the consequences? Do you understand? All reputation will be destroyed. All people will be destroyed. No need to fight. Ah, what is this nonsense? Duryodhana said. And Krishna, as a last tool, he showed him Virat Rupa. Universal form he showed. And Duryodhana, because he was not devotee, jadoo, magic. Catch him, put him in jail, bind him. Krishna said, Kattam, useless, hopeless case. I'm showing him divine power. Still this guy is so much stubborn atheist. Hopeless case. He has to be, this thorn has to be removed with another thorn. It has to be removed. Finished. But when Krishna in Kurukshetra, he showed the Virat Rupa to Arjuna. See the reaction of Arjuna. Bhaktosi me priyo. Hey, param brahma, param dhama, pavitram paramam bhavam, purusham shashvatam divyam, you are divya purush Prabhu. Completely became humble. Very humble. In Hindi there is saying, ut, pahar ke samne apna sthiti dekhte hain. Camel, when he comes to the mountain, he becomes very insignificant. VIP, very insignificant person. Real VIP, he is very humble, very insignificant. Because when you're not comparing yourself in the desert, camel is very big because no one to compare, only my family members. Super, pooper, duper, only snakes and tortoises, some lizards in the desert, Camel is the biggest one. But when the same camel comes to the Himalayan mountain, the same camel become that's why when we're coming close to the sadhu, who carrying the weight of knowledge, heavy, wisdom. It is said that Rajas Swadeshi Pujyanti, Gyani Sarvatra Pujyatam. King is worshipable only in his own country. But somebody who has knowledge, you never know somebody unless he opens his mouth and starts to speak. Because knowledgeable person is worshipable everywhere. So similarly, Vidura, Mahatma Vidura, this is very, very, very important. Again, I'm telling you, if somebody is not there, still you have to consider to attend the retreat. We're going to discuss very deep understanding as a checkup. We can check up ourselves. Who are we? Because sometimes we are thinking we are too much big in desert. But it's very, very important to do sometime, time to time, New Year checkup, who we are, where we are. If I was telling today one devotee, if I'm calling you and said, excuse me, like we were coming here, I never came here before. So we're calling, excuse me, how we can come to your place? So first, please, Nirantara Prabhu is asking, where are you now? So naturally, Mataji is saying, well, we are still 1 hour from here. We are such and such place. Oh, okay. For you, you come like this, like this, like this. Right? If you want to come to me, so first thing I will ask you, कहाँ है आप यार? Where are you now? So if you're telling me, oh, I'm in London, I'm in Oxford Street. Okay, then you can catch this such bus or taxi or Uber or whatever. You can come to this city, then from there you can come like this. But if I'm calling you, where are you? Oh, I'm in Durban. I'm in Africa, or I'm in New York, JFK airport. Oh, for you, different way I have to show you. Where are you? I'm in Moscow. Oh, then for you, completely different way. So similarly, we are all on different distance from God. And we have to do checkup. Where are you? Here. Where are you? And sometimes we are thinking, oh, I'm Hindu, I know everything. We are nowhere, not even close. You know, sometimes one teacher, he called for teaching some children violin. And 2 kids came, said, okay, how much do you know already? So, oh, I was doing my tuition for 6 months already with somebody else. And another child said, I don't know anything, uncle, just first time. All right, those who came first time, you pay only 100 rupees. And you guy, you pay 1,000 rupees. Why? Because first I have to delete whatever nonsense you already know. Then I have to rewrite everything. It's double work for me. Because sometimes people, so much khichdi, here, Jack of everything, master of none. And when I'm asking sometimes people, you know what? Actually, all this mess, they start to present me. And sometimes in temple, you're coming, they have all kind of 33 millions of demigods and some this Baba, that super pooper, that Tyagi Vairagi Mahamandaleshwar Pagal Baba. So many photos are there. What they worshipping, you know, I don't know what they're worshipping even. And what's the purpose of life? Moksha. Om. Finish. No idea. Natividu Swarthagatim. So that's why sometimes I was wondering, I'm lucky. More lucky than millions of Hindus sometimes I'm feeling. Because I started from blank paper, nothing. From beginning, we met Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada told us, like this only, eke hakuru nana, finish. Na gharka, na ghatka, nahi hoga. Just go straight away, eke hakuru nandana. And somebody said, oh, you are lucky, you are Bideshi. Ghar ka jogi jogara, bahar ka jogi siddh. But actually, okay, you may be thinking like that. But I know in previous life I was a Hindu, no Bindu. That's why I end up again in India this time. To continue our journey. Janmani Janmanishwari. But point is that why we have to take chance again? That's why we're coming and sharing and say, guys, wait. Better late than never, but better never late. Let's take this opportunity. आया है सो जाएगा रजरंग फकीर जो सिंहासन चंचले बल्द जन जंजीर. आया है सो जाएगा. Everybody going, but somebody going on palanquin, somebody going janjir in jail. So this human life is preparation. Life is preparation, death examination. So therefore, we will read today with you. This is from 10th canto Bhagavatam. We will read the text. When Yudhishthir Maharaj, finally Krishna was with him. Krishna came to him and he was staying with them to make sure no any enemies will attack them. Because you know, Bura Nazar Valatara Mukkala, so many envious people, they killed so many people, some outside people can attack them and take revenge. So Krishna makes sure, okay, I'll stay with you guys to protect you with my Sudarshan Chakra. And Ashwadhama wanted to kill Parikshit Maharaj. You know Parikshit Maharaj? You know who is Parikshit Maharaj? Parikshit Maharaj, to whom this Bhagavatam was spoken, because one small Brahmana, boy, Shringi, cursed him. You know that story, right? When he was so thirsty in the jungle, and he became so angry because he put golden mukut, and Kali Maharaj bewildered him. He entered that mukut and he bewildered the king. And he became so angry. When we're getting angry, it's Kali Yuga influencing us to make wrong decisions. Like that. So he took some dead snake and threw on that Rishi, like garland. Because Rishi was in Samadhi, could not give him glass of water. Huh? What a man. King asking you, glass of water, is sitting silent, nothing, reacting. And he, out of anger, put this dead snake on his body and left. Parikshit Maharaj. Great devotee, Pandav relative, grandson, son of Abhimanyu. And then son came, the Brahmana's son, Shringi comes. Papa, who did this to you? Anyone who did it to you, I curse him, he will die in 7 days. Turant Shrab de diya. He cursed that guy. And because this boy was crying, this yogi came back to sense. What happened? What happened? Baba, see the snake. Somebody put snake in you, Apman. Offense to our family. And Sadhu says, no problem, beta. Just throw this. It's nothing. He didn't take it seriously. No, I cursed that guy. What? For such a small thing you curse him? Come on. And that was the king of the planet. Very religious king, Yudhishthir Maharaj. And you cursed him for such a small thing? Yes, I will destroy everything for such as because it's offense to my family. My family. My family. Ahamameti, I will destroy everything. That's madness, my boy. What you have done? And immediately he took this boy, took him to the palace. Maharaj, please, sorry, my foolish son, curse you. Please counteract it immediately. And King Parikshit said, it's okay. It's okay. It must be providence. Because nothing happened without will of Supreme. Grass will never move. See the difference between the perspective of devotee and the non-devotee. Calling himself Brahmana maybe. But devotee, he can see everything as a hand of Krishna. It's called Atmavan Manyate Jagat. To perceive things through Krishna's eyes. Not Duryodhana's eyes, but through Arjuna's eyes. Devotional eyes. We can see the same thing. We are reading Bhagavad Gita day and night, but you can see black and I can see white. So how we can see, it's called Atmavan Manyate Jagat. In Nepal, we have this song, Fulya Akama Fulya Sansar, Kataka Akama Kataka Sansar. In the eyes of flower, all world like flowers. But in the eyes of thorn, everything is thorny. Whatever consciousness you have, you see through that consciousness. So immediately, Parikshit Maharaj accepted that. That's okay. I'm accepting that. And he went to bank of Ganga. And he sat down and said, okay, what is the duty of human being before he is about to die? So now I have 7 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 7 days. Everybody of us going to die in one of the 7 days anyway. So this is an asking question for all planet. Bhariyane Loka Prashnam. So he asking for the benefit of all planet this question. What is the duty of the human being who is about to die? And Shukadev Goswami, who came in that assembly, said, wow, what a question you asking. Bhariyane Prashna. You're asking such a nice question. Confirmed. Very nice question. I'll tell you the answer. And all Srimad Bhagavatam, all these 12 volumes is answer for that question. 18,000 texts is the answer for that question. What is the duty of human being who is about to die? People have no idea. When I'm asking you, how old are you? I'm 35 years. Where have you been 37 years ago? I don't know. And when you will die, where are you going? I don't know. No idea. Who am I? Where I am going? So Srimad Bhagavatam answering all those questions. And now, Parikshit Maharaj, he was son of Abhimanyu, son of Arjuna. And Abhimanyu's wife was Uttara, daughter of King Virata. And King of Virata is in Nepal, Viratnagar. So Parikshit Maharaj is Nepali. Welcome. So we have Bhagavatam spoken to Nepali people. It's in Viratnagar. Anyway, so very, very important point. How come again? Something. Oh yes, here. So, and perspective. Now he's speaking to them, and Yudhishthir Maharaj, now conqueror of the world, Krishna just happened to be with him to pacify him. And now Krishna has to leave. Arey bhai, my family also waiting for me. 16,108 wives waiting for me. I have to go to be with my family also. He's leaving. And Yudhishthir Maharaj said, no, please wait. Don't, please stay a little more. And Kunti Maharani came, my dear Lord, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Devakinandanaya cha. So please stay here with us, please. And king was asking him, see how he's asking Krishna to be with him. This is the text from 10th canto Bhagavatam. Yudhishthira vacha kim na acharitam shreyo navidaham adhishwara yogeshwaranam durdarsho yanno drishtah kumedhasam. Translation. Yudhishthira Maharaj said, King, O Supreme Controller, I do not know what pious deeds we fools have done so that we can see you from the masters of yogic perfections rarely can see. I'll not go in deeply, just briefly. I'll read. O Supreme Controller, Krishna, I do not know what kind of pious deeds we fools done so that we can see you, to whom even masters of yogic perfection cannot see. And in this way, you see, he's asking, we fools, not I fool, we fools, Pandavas, Kunti, all us, we are fools. Very difficult to tell yourself, I am fool. Very difficult to accept, I am fool. Prabhupada said, in front of spiritual master, I have to consider myself fool. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Amar Guru, Amar Murkho Dekko Kore Sasan. He said, my Guru Maharaj told me I am fool. That's why I am fool. Nimai Pandit, the most intelligent intellectual scholar. And one day Srila Prabhupada was sitting and he was telling to his disciples, you are all fools. And everybody became, and one disciple said, yes, Prabhupada, I am fool. Number one. And Prabhupada said, no, except you, everybody fools, you are intelligent. Because to understand that I am fool, you have to have some brain. To understand that I am fool, you need to have brain. Sometimes they were foreigners. Prabhupada in Vrindavan was giving lecture in Hindi. And it's very hot and everybody working very hard all day. They're feeling sleepy. So they were sleeping. Prabhupada was speaking in Hindi. Like if I will speak in Russian language, если я буду говорить по-русски, без перевода вы ничего не поймете. Понимаете, о чем я говорю? Кроме одного человека никто не понимает здесь. Двое. समझ गया कुछ ना? कालाक्षर भेज बराबर. So same thing, except two people. So similarly, when Prabhupada was speaking in Hindi, foreigners, they just couldn't understand. When Srila Prabhupada was accepting Guru Puja, and they didn't know even how to chant properly Bengali. Shri Goru Charana Padma. And Prabhupada was laughing. Because Goru means bull in Bengali. Not Guru, but Goru. Shri Goru Charana. Prabhupada says they are worshipping bull. And you see, and they were couldn't understand, but they were sitting. Very exemplary as disciplines. They were sitting and they were sleeping. So one life member from Delhi came and said, Swamiji, your disciples are useless. Out of whatever you are speaking, they may understand only 5% only from what you are speaking. They're not listening to you. They cannot understand everything. What's the use? They can understand only 5%. And Prabhupada said, so what? That's very good. That 5% enough for them to surrender their life. What about you, 100% listener? Why you didn't surrender yet? That 5% they understand, that's fine. That's enough for them to surrender. But their Sanskrit pronunciation is not correct. Prabhupada said, that's correct. Their pronunciation not perfect, but their renunciation is super. They dedicated their life to me. So, just to conclude with, Yudhishthira Maharaj was calling himself, we are fools. Once Dronacharya, and that was training actually, it was training. Dronacharya, after completing education, he sent Duryodhana and Yudhishthira Maharaj all over the world, and he told Duryodhana, go and find somebody who is equal to you. And after traveling long time, he came after many months, he came back. Gurudev, nobody equal to me. Everybody lower than me. I am the best. Okay. So when he sent Yudhishthira Maharaj, he went around the world and came back to ashram. Said, Gurudev, nobody equal to me. So Dronacharya became a little bit concerned. Oh, what? There's also a guy like this. Huh? So and then Yudhishthira Maharaj said, no, everybody better than me. That's the difference. Vaishnava, he always thinks that I am servant of everyone. I am so insignificant actually. More you know, more you understand how insignificant I am. Comparing to God who is huge, and who am I? Poor Brahmana, Sudama Brahmana says, Dhuli Sadrisham Vichinte. So that's why this is intelligence, and when we're coming to associate, Prabhupada said, we're creating this institution to give people opportunity to listen about Krishna. How great he is, how kind he is, how wonderful Vaishnavas are. And I would like to conclude with one small story. Shall I? Once, it was one carpenter. It was carpenter and he was making beautiful, like if you can come sometimes to Nepal, you can see beautiful carving, like see this is kind of cover, you see this is kind of stand, it's carved with the wood. So in Nepal you can find carving houses like this and windows and beautiful, like carpenters, they used to do big cottages and different houses out of wood. In Russia we have so many, I mean Ukraine, like people making out of this, all these pine trees, houses, you know, carving. Not like now blocks, cemented, not like that. Before, every house was kind of art. So it was one carpenter like that, and each and every house was like piece of art. And king really liked this guy. So one day this carpenter became very old and he wanted to retire. And he came to king and said, my dear king, Maharaj, I want to retire. No pension, no tension, you know, so I am just retiring, okay? So king said, oh, excuse me, if you retire, I will never find another expert like you. Can I have one request? Can you make one last house, please, for me? Just for me. Because otherwise I'll never be able to make such. All right. But his mind already set up for retirement. He just didn't want to do it. Whatever took him 1.5 years, he did this house in 3 months only. He was using third-class materials and okay, just like that. He just to get rid of this quickly. After 3 months, he came to king and said, Maharaj, done. Oh, so quickly. But I know you're doing everything perfect, so I don't want even to see that. I'm sure that that's what you have done, also perfect. I want to give surprise to you. I want to give this house as gift to you. Take the keys. Because for whatever you have done to me, I don't know how to repay you. So I wanted to give you this house. Take. Oh no, you should have been told me before. I'll do it 2-3 years maybe. So like that. They say in Hindi, Mambatti ki niche andhera. So we're giving light to everyone, but for our own benefit. Swartha gati. We have to think about also a little bit about our personal benefit. And Srila Prabhupada said, first dress, then address. Apuna acharet jivere sikhao. So that's why we're starting this process with chanting every day holy name, associating with devotees, sadhu sangha, nama kirtan, bhagavat shravan, mathurava, Sri Murtira Shraddha Sevan. Sadhu sangha, association, nama kirtan, chanting holy name. Such a nice kirtan we did. Bhagavat shravan, we are listening philosophy. And then to live in pure place, Mathuravas, and Sri Murtira Shraddha Sevan, with faith we are worshipping deities of Krishna. That process, very scientific, making our heart melted, soft, kind, we respect each other. And I wrote one book, which if somebody wants, maybe you can also get one. I wrote one book, it's called Hold, One Family, Symphony of Love and Compassion. Hold means home of love and devotion. So there I'm speaking about the 5 A's of successful relationships. Very important. A, available. Second A is attentive. This is a book. This is a book about how to make wonderful relationships in families, and wonderful relationships in temples. This is, and I have gift for all of you today. I brought. This is how to make family with Prabhupada. Prabhupada created such a wonderful family. He created the world where everybody can live. And I wrote this is one poem I have. If you want, I can give you. I wrote one poem to Srila Prabhupada. Bhakti resided in your heart like the nectar in the golden pot. You were very kind and smart to spread the love of God. Through angry ocean had to cross, 2 times got heart attack. So personally, Supreme Lord, your pot had to protect. So even single drop of nectar may never outspill. The ocean calm became and still by Lord Shri Krishna's will. By distributing nectar wide, you relieved the earth from the pain. You saved so many fallen souls who were living lives in vain. You helped us, Lord Govinda, meet. To you is our tribute. Let planet Earth embrace your feet and offer you salute. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rantarat Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Thank you very much. And I have gift for all of you. This is the business class tickets I brought for everyone. You have to come. This is a poem with Srila Prabhupada.